Curtains swaying in the breeze, shadows dancing on my knees. The world feels paused like time forgot, just sunlight on quiet thoughts. No music plays, no voices near, just echoes of what I hold dear. Your name still rests behind my lips, like morning dew that never slips. I don't say much these days at all, but still I feel the rise and fall of words we left between the lines, of silent truths and slowed down signs. Sunlight on quiet thoughts, warming all the things I'm not. A gentle light, a softened glow, where feelings stay but never show. You live in corners of my mind, in coffee spoons and slipping time. And though we've both moved far ahead, you speak through all the things unsaid. I see your face in window glass, in golden hours that always pass. You never really went away, you just became a part of day. Sunlight on quiet thoughts, a whisper wrapped in what we've lost. And though I smile, I still recall how light can catch the heart's small fall. So I sit still, I don't explain. Let every breath just cleanse the pain. Some love was never meant to stay, just bloom in light then drift away. Goodbye with quiet grace, no raised voice, no need to chase, but silence lingers like perfume, still hanging in this gentle room. I sip the brew, it's slightly cold, just like the truths we left untold. Your laugh still echoes in my cup, as if the past keeps filling up. Bittersweet aftertalks, in my mind we take those walks down the streets where light once fell, where love began and couldn't dwell. You wanted peace, I wanted time, but but never found the proper rhyme. We danced around what hurt to say and let the rest just drift away. Now I replay what could have been, in every pause, in every scene. Would one more word have changed the tide, or were we meant to slip, not glide? Bittersweet aftertalks. Oh, in the silence memory talks, soft regrets and quiet charms, like holding ghosts with open arms. Breeze rolls through the open pane, I almost hear you say my name, but shadows stretch and moments bend, and some things don't restart just then. Some things don't restart just then. Still in this quiet afternoon, I hum a half-forgotten tune and wonder if you feel it too. That ache that says I almost knew. Bittersweet aftertalks, not quite closure, not quite shocks, but somewhere in this space between, we once were real and still have been. It swirl but not give up, like memories that take their time to fade from heart, to fall in line. You left with grace, no sharp goodbyes, just gentle space and downcast eyes. But now the echoes softly bend in this cafe where thoughts descend. Cream enclosure, slow and warm, healing in a subtle form. Not a storm, not bitter fight, just silence bathed in afternoon light. I sip and think of what we were. No blame, no burn, just gentle blur, like sugar melting in the steam. You were real and then a dream. I write your name on napkin's edge, erase it with a final pledge to let go slow, not all at once, to miss you less with every month. Cream enclosure, hand in hand, no need to force, just understand. Some loves don't end in pain or fire, just drift beneath what once was higher. This song is not a cry or plea, it's just a cup and memory. A little peace, a little ache, a little give in what must break. So here I sit, no need to rush, just afternoon and quiet hush, and find a way to softly mend the story that we couldn't end. Cream enclosure, that's my blend, to love, to lose, and still transcend. There's a drawer I never opened wide, where your name still sleeps inside. Paper yellowed, ink half dry, lines I never dared to try. I started once on rainy days, paused mid-sentence, lost in haze, too afraid of what you'd feel if truth came raw and far too real. Have finished letters folded neat, words that couldn't find their feet. Between the love and what I knew, there was too much left untrue. I wrote I miss you once or twice, then crossed it out, it felt like vice. How do you grieve what never broke, but slowly faded into smoke? The margin holds a tear-stained place, where memory still leaves its trace. A day at a time, a name half thought, all the closure I never brought. Have finished letters never sent, carried all the love I spent. Too much heart for ink to show, so I kept them just to know. Maybe silence was more kind than opening what lay behind. But in the quiet afternoon, I hear your voice in distant tune. Now and then I lift the page, like flipping back a younger age. And though I'll never send it out, I read it still without a doubt. I finished letters soft and still, saying what I never will. But somehow in this gentle light, they make the heavy feel more Dust floats in the golden beams, caught between the now and dreams. The window holds the world outside, but here I sit, no need to hide. Traffic comes like distant rain, but I don't move, I don't explain. My thoughts drift soft like paper birds, beyond the weight of spoken words. Window pane, a referee, where time dissolves so easily. No questions asked, no answers due, just quiet air and thoughts of you. Your name appears, then fades away, like sunlight shifting through the day. I chase no truth, I hold no grudge, just let the memories gently smudge. The glass is warm beneath my hand, like things we tried to understand. So close to touch, yet far to keep, like all the dreams we lost in sleep. Window pane, a referee, a place where I can simply be, between the light and fading blue. I sit alone, but think of you. A song plays low, the kettle sighs. Another hour quietly flies, and in this hush I seem to find some peace within my wandering mind. Not joy, not tears, just in between, a soft and undisturbed routine. And though the world still spins and spins, I rest where all the stillness begins. Window pane, reverie, where love remains in memory. No need for closure, rush, or pain, just sunlight dancing on the
The ticking fills the silent air. No voices left, no one to care. A blanket tossed, a half-read book. The room still holds the way you look. No music plays, no laughter stays. Just folded light from yesterday. The clock hands move, they never ask why hearts slow down or slip their mask. Soft clocks and quiet rooms where echoes drift and fade too soon. I breathe the hush, I feel the weight of things we never could translate. Your mug still sits upon the shelf. I drink alone, just me, myself. No need for anger, no goodbyes. Just days that dim behind closed eyes. The walls remember what we said. The late night talks, the things we fled. Now even ghosts have gone to sleep, and all I have are thoughts I keep. Soft clocks and quiet rooms, a rhythm lost in empty tunes. Time walks gently through the dust, undoing love, undoing trust. The curtains barely catch the breeze, as if they miss your subtleties. And I sit still, don't try to mend. Some things just fold and never bend. No tears, no fire, just gentle hush. An afternoon without the rush. And though the pain is almost gone, I miss the sound of you alone. Soft clocks and quiet rooms, the way that quiet grief resumes. And in this silence oddly kind, I lose you slowly from my mind.
slow, story spilling like a gentle flow. Eyes on mine, the world held tight, sunlight brushing through the quiet light. But now the second cup sits warm between us, calm without a storm. No need to speak, we've said enough. Some afternoons just turn to hush. Second cup silence, soft and real, where love no longer needs to heal. No need for answers, no goodbyes, just coffee steam and knowing eyes. Your hand rests near but doesn't move. There's nothing left we need to prove. A moment stretched like softened clay. We let the silence have its say. The spoon you stir sounds far away, like echoes from a gentler day. The words we used to toss with ease now float like dust in afternoon breeze. Second cup silence, not quite sad, just something quiet lovers had, where comfort hums in every sip and peace can rest on parted lips. We've talked, we've fought, we've run, we've stayed, but now we simply sit unafraid. The bitter blends with something sweet, in silence where old hearts can meet. The clock hands move but not too fast. We hold a space where echoes last, and though we may not know what's next, the stillness feels like one last text. Second cup silence, warm and true. No promises, but nothing new. Just you and me and quiet grace. A closing scene we both embrace. I almost said it at the door when you look back, but nothing more. The moment passed, the silence stayed. Another truth I let decay. I held the words like fragile glass, afraid that they would break too fast. So I just smiled and let them fall, pretending they meant nothing at all. Things I meant to say still echo in the quiet gray, in every sigh, in every pause, in every loss without a cause. I miss you still, I needed you. I never meant to see us through, but days rushed in and nights moved on, and all those words, they just went gone. A note I wrote then tore apart, afraid it sounded too much hard. A call I typed then hit erase, another silence in its place. Things I meant to say still haunt the light of every day. They sit between my breath and lips, but always lose their final grip. You might have stayed or maybe not, but all these thoughts I never fought still rise like steam from coffee cups, soft unsaid but loud enough. And now I walk through all the stars that met, no ends. Things I meant to say, still hanging air, still find their way. And if you feel the pull someday, know I'm meant to make you stay.
No alarms, no plans today, just open skies and skies of gray. The quiet fills the hallway floor, like memories I can't ignore. The coffee's cold but I don't mind. The world feels soft, a step behind. The TV hums a distant tune, while sunlight fades too slow, too soon. Beauty Sundays, time on hold, when even warmth feels slightly cold. Your ghost still walks these wooden halls, in echoed laughs and picture walls. I hum a song we used to share, the melody still in the air. Not loud enough to make it real, just loud enough to make me feel. The couch still holds the shape of you, a hollow space I'm leaning through. And though the days have come and gone, some Sundays still can pull you on. Muted Sundays, half awake, where hearts remember what can break. A gentle grief, a faded glow of something lost I'll never show. The streets outside have barely stirred, just passing dogs and muffled birds. And I just sit, not sad, not fine, with nothing loud to draw the line. So I let silence stretch and bend. It's not a wound I need to mend, it's just the hush, the in-between, where you still visit soft unseen. It is Sundays like a sigh, when love just lingers asking why. But I don't fight, I let it be, a quiet song you left in me. I found the box beneath my bed, dust and silence, words unsaid, old Polaroids and shades of gold, moments caught but never told. You in that shirt, sun on your face, we held the world in one embrace, a frozen laugh, a fleeting glance, our time caught in a paper dance. Faded snapshots, edges curled, pieces of our tiny world. Though the colors start to blur, they still remember who we were. Beach train, a window seat, you're tracing hearts with fog and heat. The way you looked and touched my hand, like you believed I'd understand. We said goodbye without a frame, no picture holds that kind of pain. But still I keep the ones that glow, the ones that only we would know. Faded snapshots, worn and thin, but every tear still lives within. I try to box the past away, but some goes back to stay. And when the evening light turns low, I feel the faces start to
me up, a book lies open, but I just stare. Your name still lingers in the air. Each sip reminds me where we were, the way you smiled, the way we'd blur. I trace your words inside my head, lines you left and never said. Pages between the sips, stories fall from my fingertips. I drink, I pause, I close my eyes and float through all our long goodbyes. A creak of chair, a passing breeze, this cafe hums in minor keys. Your ghost sits softly across from me, fading with the memories. I fold the corner of a thought, a moment I had once forgot. You're not a chapter I can end, but one I quietly defend. Pages between the sips, where silence hums and feeling slips. I taste regret in caramel swirls and little echoes of our world. Maybe closure comes like this, not with a storm but in a mist. Just coffee light and broken sound of love that tried but wasn't found. The clock keeps ticking, cup runs low. Another page, another flow. And though you're gone in every line, I still rewrite you every time. First cup, you were talking slow, stories spilling like a gentle flow. Eyes on mine, the world held tight, sunlight brushing through the quiet light. But now the second cup sits warm between us, calm without a storm. No need to speak, we've said enough. Some afternoons just turn to hush. Second cup, silent, soft and real, where love no longer needs to heal. No need for answers, no goodbyes, just coffee, steam, and no realize. Your hand rests near but doesn't move. There's nothing left we need to prove. A moment stretched like softened clay. We let the silence have its say. The spoon you stir sounds far away, like echoes from a gentler day. The words we used to toss with ease now float like dust in afternoon breeze. Second cup, silence, not quite sad, just something quiet lovers had, where comfort hums in every sip, and peace can rest on parted lips. We've talked, we've fought, we've run, we've stayed, but now we simply sit unafraid. The bitter blends with something sweet, in silence where old hearts can meet. The clock hands move, but not too fast. We hold this space where echoes last, and though we may not know what's next, The stillness feels like one last text. Second cup, silence warm and true. No promises, but nothing new. Just you and me in quiet grace. A closing scene we both embrace.
I almost said it at the door when you look back, but nothing more. The moment passed, the silence stayed. Another truth I let decay. I held the words like fragile glass, afraid that they would break too fast. So I just smiled and let them fall, pretending they meant nothing at all. Things I meant to say still echo in the quiet gray, in every sigh, in every pause, in every loss without a cause. I miss you still, I needed you. I never meant to see us through, but days rushed in and nights moved on, and all those words, they just went gone. A note I wrote, then tore apart, afraid it sounded too much hard. A call I typed, then hit erase. Another silence in its place. Things I meant to say still haunt the light of every day. They sit between my breath and lips, but always lose their final grip. You might have stayed or maybe not, but all these thoughts I never fought still rise like steam from coffee cups, soft unsaid but loud enough. And now I walk through gentle air. You're gone but somehow always there. A ghost that lives in should have beens, in all the stars that meant no